Well, you're doing pretty good. You're blowing up France and England, and you're like, hey, let's double dip. Let's go get Russia.
Who
Yeah,
started all
not
that?
the best idea.
Who started all that, Nico?
Who started it all?
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's the smack up man of the year, Adolf Hitler.
Speak to him. Speak
Welcome
to
Raw
him.
Down. I'm your host Ty. We got a full show except for Dave. He's like in Oregon or something.
He's ethereal. I don't know.
We might find him in Washington County. I don't know.
Yeah. I tried conjuring him in the ethereal planes, but my rolls were not good enough.
Yeah.
We got the February 27th, 2006 episode, and we are hot, going off hot with this episode because we got the Kiss My Ass challenge. We'll talk about that later. But there's going to be a lot of smooching on this show.
Here in the capital city of Washington, D.C.
I would say not enough smooching, if you ask me.
I wish there was more smooching. Because I think
deserve...
Mick Foley and Edge should have smooched, honestly.
There should be at least one every segment, or why even watch it? Listen, AEW has it right. The Golden Lovers are back. They're going to kiss in the ring. Also, you're going to hear this in November 2025, so something horrific might happen during that. You can put in a Vine Boom, a Does He Know, whatever.
Boom.
I can't wait for Smack Up to tell us wrestling's ruined because of that.
Wrestling's ruined forever.
Speak to him.
Oh, man.
This show should have killed wrestling as a business, I agree, but unfortunately it didn't, so we're still going to be here.
It nearly killed my interest in wrestling because this show sucked.
Hello, Raw Down watchers.
Get him out of here. I reject this bit entirely. Get Val Penis out of here.
Was that supposed to be Val Penis?
Yes.
Oh,
Perhaps.
God.
Get him out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Val Penis.
Listener, peek behind the curtain. Editor Ty asked if we want to do more bits on this show. I understand Smack Up only takes 15 minutes per episode, so they need some, but we don't. So Ty might try some bits here, and I'm going to firmly reject most of them. However, we do also have a bit later in the show, and we'll tell you about that. But anyway, fucking Edge is out here to yell.
On this day, Josie's
my
clearly...
goodness. I have seen, before the show got boring and bad and shitty, oh my goodness, this was popping. You get the Metalingus, you get Edge in a stupid little beanie, and you get Lita wearing that cute little tube top. She's looking very respectful here in our nation's capital. And then they come down to the ring, and then Edge, he wants to hear, last week he threw down the gauntlet. He formally invited Mick Foley to his challenge at WrestleMania, and he has not heard from him since. So he presents from the back pocket of his purposefully tattered bootcut jeans that he has two, I guess, like overnight tickets or what. He said something like that, like, we can get to your home right now.
He's going to Long Island.
Airplane tickets to Long Island.
Long Island, and I'm gonna beat you up in front of your kids if you don't accept my challenge.
No.
And then Mick Foley was actually here the whole time. No way. And he's like, "Look, bub, you ruined wrestling by talking about Reddit. So I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up good." And Edge was like, "You're not even a real wrestler. You don't have a real win." And Mick Foley's like, "You're right. I don't have a real win because I'm a psychopath. If you want to fight me at WrestleMania, it's going to be in a, what do you say? This is a no rules match?
Hardcore match.
Hardcore, no rules, no holds barred, no DQ, blah blah, lights out match.
That's right.
He's gonna get his hands on one of those kind of matches. And Edge looks devastated. He's like, "Fuck. I didn't think the psychopath would challenge me to the psychopath match. No. Oh God. Yes, I'm racking my brain here, and I forgot that Edge called Mick Foley the rated O superstar for overrated. Woo! Yeah, and then after this segment, the show got boring because this sucked.
What do you mean?
It's cool that Mick Foley, he called him the rated O superstar, Ty.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means overrated, according to Edge.
Oh my! Oh no!
That was a bad line.
How could he do that to him like that?
I enjoyed it.
I've got 3 more points to add here.
Please.
One, somebody has a sign that says "Rated R Reject." One of the better signs tonight. Really showed him. Two, Edge asked Mick Foley if he was busy writing another book that nobody's gonna read. 7 patrons, stay tuned for our review of Scooter. I'll tell you if that's accurate or not. Well, I guess I have 4 things. The third, this will continue throughout the night, but this crowd is unfathomably mild for basically this entire show. Especially here because there's just about 7 guys in different sections yelling "what" throughout this promo. And Mick Foley claims to be the greatest transitional champion of all time because he did it 3 times and Edge only did it once. Which is what Joe was referring to as Edge being the ultimate Reddit superstar. But Mick Foley says, "No, I am the epic Reddit man."
What's up with everyone bringing up transitional champions? It's like a huge.
I didn't like that.
Somebody must have told Vince what that was, or like he saw it on a message board that one of his interns brought to him, and now he just says it all the time. He thinks it's good shit.
It's a good insult. Yeah,
I got a new bit for the pod. If anyone wants to check the chat, I mean, there's no chat here, ha ha ha. But I just made a little.
Oh God, listeners, Tyler has just bought a copy of Scooter.
That's right. I got it on paperback, and I'm ready to go crazy.
This will be the first book Ty has ever read. He'll let you know.
It's true. It's so true.
I mean, I have to find the audiobook version.
It's there. It's the same price.
Oh, there is an audio. Man. Oh God.
I hate you.
All right, 7 or 8 patrons. We do a Socratic Circle book reading of Scooter. You heard it here first.
That's gonna be
second, actually.
We'll be hired by Audible to be the readers of the book, but all 4 of us will just trade off. We'll do what we did for the Grojo.
Hand the book off after every paragraph. We do a popcorn reading of Scooter.
That's what I couldn't think of it. Yeah.
And then Mick Foley comes out with a barbed wire bat, and the segment ends.
Oh yeah, that's right. That'll all be cut. Or Editor Ty will laugh and keep it all in.
Editor Ty, I demand you leave this all in.
If you guys can actually believe this, we got a world title match. A world tag title match. Excuse me.
The first time they've been on the show together since we started doing this?
This is the second time that they've...
The second time. They beat up Carlito and Chris Masters a few months ago.
Yeah, so they've been building
up... Wasn't that in the Elimination Chamber?
Well, that was New Year's Revolution 05, and then a month after that, I think it was like the first week of February, the first show in February, they had a match. Big Show was moving in that match. I remember it because it was crazy. Because he shouldn't be moving like that.
I mean 06, man.
He was moving. Yeah.
Shut up.
Big Show is the king.
That's right. So they've been building up this pornographic tag team on Heat, apparently, where Val Penis and Viscera are horny, and they want to have sex with everybody. So, obviously they're tag team.
Pretty forward.
They're a pretty good tag team, right? No? I mean...
No?
Kane and Big Show decide to just whoop the fuck out of them. I don't even remember them even having any sort of offense. I think Viscera hit like a suplex at one point.
He hit a Samoa drop on Kane.
That's it. Okay, yeah, he hit a Samoa
drop.
He
did pick up Kane, which is pretty neat.
Big Show was fucking schmoovin'. He was going around. I don't know what was going. Kane could not get his legs up, and Big Show's just hopping off the ropes, flying around.
When you got all this meat in the ring, you can't help but get a little bit excited.
Yeah, I got pretty excited. I thought that match was pretty energetic for what it was. It came off as something shocking to me because I didn't expect it, and I thought it was pretty decent. And Big Show and Kane, of course, retained because Val Venus in 2006 is a disaster.
Kane hit Val Penis with probably the most devastating backdrop I've ever seen, because Val looked like he was holding on for actually dear life, and Kane just fucking slams his entire body onto the lower midsection of Val, and Val's got one of those disgusting bodies where he's bent over and he kind of looks like Gollum. Is the small of his back is sticking out really far. You can kind of see. So I think he might have actually just broke his back or something.
Would you call that
it looked
Burger King
devastating.
Slam of the week for next week?
Oh, absolutely. Kane had it his way.
That's right. Yeah, fuck Val Venus though. Big
You
Show
hate
and
to
Kane
see-
are the champs.
You
Still.
really hate to see infighting in the QAnon community.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Also, I was watching this with my girlfriend, and she had never seen Kane with the hair where he's just like got half of it on the back and then it's shaved halfway down. You know, the Kane hair, which
Yeah.
I was used to. But so I was just watching this, whatever, barely paying attention. Then she just yells, "What the fuck is going on with Kane's head?" So that's her review of this match. Is Kane has bad hair out of 10.
Did you guys get the Angus cheesy bacon burger that I sent y'all for the Burger King Slam of the week?
Yeah, I fed it to my cat and he didn't want it.
What do you? Why didn't you eat it,
Look at it.
dude?
It's from 2006. It was moldy.
Oh,
Yeah, the
come
cat
on.
the cat probably ate it. It was probably made out of alligator meat or something.
You know, like
It's fine.
gator meat.
Be fair, I've asked you 3 times to send it to me and you never have.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah, I don't know
afford
what
it.
happened. I got a Wumbo, so thanks for that.
Dude, no, that's my favorite. Hey,
Yo,
Burger
a
King's
Wumbo
listening.
or a
If
Yumbo?
Burger
I
King's
don't know.
listening, bring back the Wumbo. It's not the Wumbo, it's the Yumbo,
It's the
baby.
Yum-
Joe got me.
SpongeBob
Joe
had
broke
that.
my
Wumbo
brain.
is W to micro.
Listen, low-key, if you had Burger King chicken tenders from 2005 still, please send those to me. I'll give you thousands of dollars. This is now the second time on this show I've yelled about why did they change the Burger King tenders, but I'm still mad.
Hold
It's
on,
been 17 years.
I'm
The
smacking
crowns,
my
man, the
pecs,
Well,
Crown
baby.
speaking
Nuggets.
of old things, guys, should we move on to our
No,
next
that's
segment?
what I'm
'Cause we're
smacking my
talking about old-
pecs right here. I'm getting ready. I'm getting the blood flowing because
Oh, he's charging them up.
Woo! Todd Grissom goes, "Hey Rick, you're getting kind of old," and he goes, "No, I'm not." And he's, "Yeah, bro, I'm gonna win another title. Woo! I'm gonna win another championship. Woo! I'm gonna go have sex with women. Woo! I'm 57 years old, baby. Woo!" And Todd's like, "All right, fair enough."
Ric Flair looks so terrible here. I say this every week, but man, this lighting was not good for him.
Woo!
No, it made him look like a piece of like chicharron.
So, like,
Ric Flair looked crunchy and savory tonight.
I am too white to know what that is, but I agree.
Isn't that pork belly?
Yeah,
Come on.
just like pork fat that got really crisped up.
yeah,
He looked like that.
Speaking of crisped up pork fat, Marty Jannetty,
Yeah.
uh,
Hey, what
he's
up, guys?
here.
Hey, what up?
Oh shit, he's here. He's backstage with Shawn Michaels, and Shawn's like, "Marty, listen, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to do this. I don't know why you're getting involved, but like, just fucking leave.
Listen,
you don't
man,
have to do this."
I don't want to be a stooge, but I might have to do what I have to do to survive.
Yeah, and Marty's like, "Listen, I've quit and been fired several times, but I need the money, man. I don't have a job. If I didn't have this friend I'm living with, I wouldn't have a house." He's wearing like a potato sack for a shirt. Vince really fucking hates Marty Jannetty because it gets even worse later, but this whole show, Marty's like, "I suck shit and I'm poor and I'm bad at everything. I really need the money. Just please give." Also, Marty Jannetty stole. Heath Slater stole Marty Jannetty's gimmick later on
Wow.
when he didn't get drafted on 2016 SmackDown, the superior show. Unfortunately,
SmackDown Live, what a golden time.
yeah.
This is Raw
Truly.
down though.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
2006.
Oh yeah. You're
no,
right.
we get to 2016. Joe and I are gonna switch over to the A
Yeah.
show.
Oh man.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, 2016 was that was the year of Suffering Succotash, wasn't it? Or was that when
That
they
was
first
on
went
Raw.
That was
maybe.
2015, pal.
Well, probably still on.
Yeah,
Raw.
Yeah,
it's
that
an
was
era.
no,
We're
that was
talking
Black
eras,
and Blue
not years.
SmackDown. That was Black and Blue SmackDown.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
brother, I'm
because
gonna-
Black and Blue, that theme goes so hard.
I'm gonna go smooch Mr. McMahon's ass and get my job back.
Thank you, Marty Jannetty. Yeah. Anyway, potato sack Jannetty says, "I'm poor and homeless. It's fine." And Shawn's like, "Oh man." And then the segment ends. And then just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Carlito and Maria are here. Probably my two least favorite people on this whole show. And Maria's like, "Hey, Carlito." And Carlito says some shit in Spanish. And she's like, "Yeah, what?" It's like, "Oh, I said your wisdom is equaled by your beauty," or something. I don't know. Some terrible fucking joke that literally nobody laughs at.
She goes, thank you. And he's
yeah,
like, yeah.
A dead
he put on his
crowd,
fedora for that one.
a dead crowd somehow died even more. Zero reaction to this stupid fucking bit. And then Curly was like, yeah, I convinced Vince McMahon to do a Money in the Bank match. So I'm in it. Also, there's going to be 3 qualifying matches tonight. And he makes fun of Maria's stupid little voice. So that's the best thing he's done. But that's the segment. After last week, the announcers being just completely stunned at the idea that, what is he talking about? His next idea is Money in the Bank. What could that possibly mean? It's happening again. Carlito convinced Vince McMahon. Thank you, Carlito.
Dude, and then you hear just like the fucking disembodied Peter Gabriel voice from afar, but very close at the same time. You just go like,
Hi.
Hi there.
and it scares me every time because then it goes, big time! WrestleMania.
It is, in fact, the big time. Thank you, Peter Gabriel.
It scares
We're
the
so
shit.
here.
Why does it sound so scary every time? It's like,
Hello.
Hi there.
It's the voice of God.
Because
Man was not
it's
meant
the
to hear it.
scariest event of the year if you lose.
Oh my.
If you lose at WrestleMania, Peter Gabriel gets your soul.
It's true.
It's in the contract.
yeah, then we got the first Money in the Bank qualifying match, and you just hear this twanging guitar, and you see this bubble gump in the ring, and you're like, who the fuck is this? Oh, it's
Yeah.
Trevor Murdoch. Oh, cool.
For the next hour of the show, I am just asleep, by the way. Like, the Ric Flair promo sucked, the tag match sucked, the opening promo was okay, the Marty, I think, was at least funny. But then you've got, let's see, what am I looking at? 5 more segments before anything semi-interesting happens.
No, what are you talking about? This is all gold because the fucking Trevor Murdoch is stunned that he has to fight one-of-a-kind Rob Van Dam. And you might be asking, why is he, like, getting full camera shots of his face? I don't know. Because Trevor Murdoch looks decaying in that ring.
He looked so devastated he had to go up against RVD.
He's like, are you serious, dude?
What? You mean the guy I knew I had to wrestle hours ago is actually going to come out here and wrestle me?
No, they didn't know. That was the bit. They didn't know who they were
Oh,
going to fight.
yeah, they didn't know, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, the match was whatever. RVD actually struggled to do stuff in the ring with Trevor. I couldn't tell who was fucking up what most of the time.
You know who fucked up.
No, dude, because even the 5-star frog splash just looked like RVD, like, jumped in the air and just, like, slammed back down like fucking, like, a brick. Like, there was no floating in the air. It was just... I don't even know how he even got the frog...
Know how it is.
I don't even know if he got the frog splash
like,
in time. He just looked like he flopped on him.
But it's kind of like if you do a task and you do the same task every day. Well, somebody keeps fucking up like the task for like an hour. And now, when you try to do it, you just keep fucking up because you just got that fuck up energy in you.
But, you know, we get sent to the Philippines, and for some reason they have to do like this like little like raw news cycle thing, like a little chirping, and then you get Val Venus saying this awesome thing. Hello, Filipinos. Best segment of the night.
How does he do
Val
it?
Venus for this?
Why was he there? They couldn't have got anyone else.
Oh, well, it's because it's really cheap to get prostitutes.
And then, hey, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he advocated to go. He paid for his own ticket.
You got John Cena sitting behind the Filipino flag, just chilling in the back, but out of frame. It's not even. John Cena's like, I'm really happy to be here in Manila. And then it cuts to Big Show falling asleep. He's like, yeah, I'm glad I got the opportunity to be here. And then Carlito just spits. And then you got Maria going, saying something. It's going to be in the cut. Don't worry. You're going to hear it on the audio only. Just the Raw boys can't hear it.
Hi there.
But
Wow,
yeah,
I can't
why
believe
would she say
said
that? Why would she say that? Like, it just sounds
She's
so
right.
goofy. Yeah, I'm glad they went to the Philippines.
Just to notice, the show sucks, so we're fucking procrastinating.
No, this is the goated segment of the night. There's so many bits to it.
What is?
Why would they
the
do this
Philippines
shit?
one?
Yeah, they did the Japan one. That was really good. And that was when Rey Mysterio
Yeah.
was saying, I am here. What was it? Camarocho? I'm here.
Yeah, Camarocho.
I don't think it was
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
that's where he went.
Fucking Yakuza.
No, that's where he went. Yeah, Rey Mysterio is investigating the lot.
Yeah, it's a sub story in Yakuza 2. Kiryu meets Rey Mysterio.
And you're like, why is he here?
Kamarocho.
I know Okada's in like 6 or something.
Well, he was there, and then he said, "I'm here," and then he's like, "Say, say."
You
Booyaka.
know, Kurt Angle and Goro Majima were getting down in Sotenbari. You know they were getting up to nonsense.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, and that's where they had the Japanese fans dressed up as Eminem. Shit was awesome. I think this is the first time they did the Raw in another country, right?
Mhm.
I have no idea.
They've done like multiple SmackDown showing up to like other countries. Like they did one in Mexico, and they were like, Eddie Guerrero is beloved in Mexico.
Does Canada count? Have they done one in Canada?
No.
Yeah, they do Raws in Canada.
Well, yeah.
Canada
but I meant,
doesn't.
like,
Canada doesn't count. Get fucked, Canucks.
I meant like I don't think they have like a special segment where like I'm beloved in Canada.
Well, Edge is.
Who?
More than normal.
Well, more what Edge imported to Canada.
I'm trying
His
to think.
beloved
It was
city is
a
Toronto.
welcome word. Babuhai?
All right, Maria just said it again. By the way, babuhai. That's what she was saying. She's like, "Is this the word, babuhai?"
Candice Michelle's taking us to the Philippine room.
Candice Michelle is here, and she's gonna be on
Well,
Playboy live next week.
Yep, as according to Tori Wilson. So, Candice Michelle comes out. No shock is-
Of us watching Raw. That's so true, Nico. Speak to him. You can end the show now, I think.
So Candice Michelle comes out. She doing whatever. I don't know. Yeah, of course, a woman's champion comes out in, I believe, a white top and what looked to be camo pants. Which, I'm not used to that look, but you know what? It fit Trish. It's going into combat. Fuck it. So, the match starts, and if you ever thought, it is the year of our Lord 2023, why is Trish Stratus still wrestling?
Right.
Watch some of these old matches. If I wanted to be a good wrestler, I would not wrestle in 2006 if I was a woman.
That's true. Very true.
Okay,
Preach.
Trish is putting an effort that she really shouldn't have, but
Yes.
she's doing it. Like, the moves are looking solid. She's hitting, like, at least it looks hard. It looks good. Candice is quarter selling half the time. Pretty much this is Trish beats the shit out of Candice Michelle, and Candice kind of slips in a few things, but then Trish dominates up until the big spot at the end. Now, you're never going to believe this. And I know this will shock the audience all across the Raw Down Zone. But basically what happens is you get into that position where you're about to, it's not a school, but you know, where you get under their legs and you're about to throw them down for the pin. I can't think of the name of that pin maneuver, but you know, where they do, and I am stealing from other podcasts, the Aloha thing where you're trying to balance yourself. Candice, you know, because like Tori's like, grab onto my hands. So Candice does, you know. Reasonable that heels are cheating. Now, of course, gets her down on the pin while doing this, you know, and the ref just kind of, 1, 2, looks up. Huh? No, you can't do this. Let go. And lightly taps Candice Michelle, who acts like her arms just got shot. As Trish then throws her to the pin. 1, 2, 3, pin. That's a win.
Nico,
Now,
would you like this
match
to go 2 more
itself.
minutes?
What?
Would you like this match to go 2 more minutes?
No, it was a fine enough time.
Okay.
But everything that happens after this fucking match was the content. This match itself was like an okay Raw match, I guess. But like, no, everything else made it worse. So, Trish wins. Yeah, Mickey comes up. Yeah, she starts hugging her, but not like a normal hug. It's hugging her like, you know, like on her knees. First, Trish is like, yeah, smiling. You know, she's kind of backing off, hoping Mickey would let go. It's starting to get kind of annoying, but all of a sudden you hear... And Trish just pushes Mickey off like
Jesus
she's
Christ.
fucking on fire. And she is fucking pissed. And she keeps covering herself, so you know she did something bad. The lesbian undertones are a lot more defiant at this point. And
Yeah,
of
they
course,
are
Trish
not
walks off kind of
undertones.
angry. Yeah, they're not.
They're overtones.
Yeah, we're in overtone zone now. And, you know, we cut away and we cut back to commercial. Toy's crying, look, I just tried to help you. And, you know, Candace being, you know, a heel, just slaps the shit out of Toy and walks off. And I don't know why they didn't just show this partially in the ring, but whatever. Because they were like buddy-buddy, even though they were having issues the last couple weeks. But they wait till this segment to show it.
It really should have been a WWE.com Unlimited special.
You're in luck, Ty. It
Look,
was.
they're just... Look,
Great.
in a way, I'm just glad the Vince's Devils are falling apart.
Why?
Yeah.
That's your group, pal.
No. I like Victoria.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, but are you excited
I like
for the
Toy, I
Playboy
guess.
Live celebration next week on Raw?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, well, okay, so
But I will be the one who's covering it in all extent.
That's right.
That's right.
Purposes.
that's right.
I'll even try to find the... I'll tell you what, I'll even try to find the fucking article.
Yeah, read the article out loud.
You
please.
heard it here first, folks.
Nico's gonna be the one to order the Playboy Candice Michelle on Amazon, just like how I bought Scooter, and we're gonna trade stories.
Just don't get a pre-owned one.
True.
Oh, why? What's wrong with that?
Oh, well, you know, sometimes the paper degrades.
Yeah, you
over
know.
time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
And it's 2006, man. Not everyone really uses the internet.
That's right.
I saw one. I'm looking at one on Amazon right now that's signed by Candice Michelle.
No way.
How much is it?
$100, used like new.
No, not used.
If Ty chips in at least half, I will buy the Candice Michelle signing.
Why is it selling on Amazon? That's
Because
crazy.
I
they know
will
you
pay
love it.
$50 for it, but I refuse to pay $100 for anything with Candice Michelle's name on it.
I just want to read the articles where the pages sticking together. Anyway, John Cena's here. And
Oh,
Coach-
yeah.
Wait, no. As soon as that segment ends, you hear like this fucking bouncing MIDI in the background, and it sounds like Casino Night Zone with Sonic, and Coach is hopping in the ring. I'm like, I don't-
Yep.
What the fuck?
Shitty game music for a shitty commentator. Coach is here. He invites John Cena down to the ring for an
hold on.
exclusive interview. Yeah.
Hold on. First, his mic isn't on.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
I wish it stayed off. He has to switch microphone.
Good lord. Yes.
This is your official Raw Down sleep segment of the week, by the way.
Oh my.
From me.
It wasn't, from Martin. It wasn't that bad because Coach, once he finally gets his audio issues, one of his audio issues figured out, he invites John Cena down to the ring for his exclusive interview. John Cena abides. He comes down. The crowd, again, this is the nation, the people of the nation's capital, just don't care. They don't even boo Cena. They don't really cheer Cena. Sounds like somebody turned the hairdryer on backstage. Because it sounds like nothing is happening. The crowd is not into it. I'm not into it. I was actively falling asleep while this was happening. But Coach, asks him, is like, "Are you sure you're able to take on Triple H? I mean, he's a 10-time champion, and he's way better and cooler and stronger than you." And Cena takes off Coach's sunglasses, somewhat undressing him in some way. And then, as he's about to speak on the microphone, bam! Triple H comes out.
It's time to play the game.
It is time to play the game, and the game will be played because Mutton Chops Flo H is here to save us. He comes down to the ring. Coach gets up to his boy. All right, okay, Coach. I think I can take it from here. And Coach gives Triple H like an attaboy, and then hops up out of the ring. And Triple H just again reiterates Coach's points that he's the 10-time. that he is the King of Kings and that he has been here for way too long, or I guess an inordinate amount of time. And I know I said this was okay, and I'm so much not hyping this up at all. Hold on.
R.I.P.
He fell asleep in the middle of talking about it.
Joe.
Sorry, I had an aside for just a moment.
No,
I'm back.
I'm gonna keep
I'm
that
back
out.
from being awake.
This is all gonna be fucking dead air. I'm gonna be like, Joe, are you okay? Joe.
Yeah. So they pretty much go back and forth. Wow.
Yeah, we got the smelling salts on them.
Trying to rack my brain for what actually happened. I guess I liked it when I was watching it, but now I'm just like, I'm trying to recall what happened, and it's just so lame. I think Martin's right. I think this actually does suck.
Let's fucking go.
Well, hold on, Joe.
No, because the best line here, which was still somehow buried in the middle of it, was that John Cena admits he's not the best athlete, and Triple H retorts that his best move is pumping up his Reeboks. Which I agree with. Dude, this sucked. Holy shit, this sucked.
Let's fucking go. I have never been wrong.
As if you were falling asleep on the mic, Vince McMahon looking ecstatic on the screen shows up, and you're just like, what the fuck is Vince doing here? And he's like, guys, you're gonna be teammates on Saturday night's main event coming up. You're gonna be fighting the handicap match against the other main event. Good luck. And then
by which he means the other contenders for the shitty piece of plastic they have on Smack. No, he did.
No.
Yeah, the other number one contenders and the champion for the shitty piece of plastic they call a belt on SmackDown.
That's right.
So yeah, it's H and Cena versus Orton, Mysterio, and Angle. So it's a how can they coexist plus handicap match. And then they just look at each other for a second and it just cuts. An extremely weird cut, but I guess the segment is over. Yes, that's the other thing. They again get very close to each other. Triple H with long hair and suit and John Cena with hat get very close to each other, but they do not kiss. Hopefully they do. It's the only thing I could save this fucking show.
Ain't no stopping me now. We got Shelton
Match
Benjamin
of the night.
Yeah, we got another Money in the Bank qualifying match. Shelton Benjamin's here with Mama Benjamin. Bless up. I'm glad she's still here. Mwah. Kisses for Mama Benjamin. She's so divine. What a wonderful woman. And then Chavo. I thought he was on SmackDown. Why is he here? Why is Chavo Guerrero here? He just showed up on SmackDown and punched Randy Orton in the face for being mean about Eddie. But now he's back on Raw. And now they're trying to maybe push him? We'll have to see. The crowd's chanting Eddie. I'm sick of the death. You guys don't hear it enough because you guys are on Raw. You guys hear it every once in a while. Like, yeah, I like it. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero's great. I hear it every fucking episode. Leave me alone with Eddie Guerrero's shit for a while. Holy crap. They will not stop bringing it up and making every storyline about a dead man.
Guerrero. You heard it here first.
No, they make it about a dead man. It's nuts. The crowd doesn't give a shit about this match.
Thank you, Ty, for your theory about a dead man. It's a good joke. Keep it in. Put a bunch of fucking sound effects there. It's a great joke.
I'm just going to play the No Way Out theme song by Theory of a Dead Man.
Hell yeah.
That match was fine, but the crowd did not give a shit about this afterwards. Because Sheldon was getting all the offense in. Chavo was trying to keep up, but I don't know. Them chanting Eddie didn't really change anything until Randy Orton rolls in the ring and RKO's him. And it's over. Sheldon's the Money in the Bank man now. What would that happen on what will happen on SmackDown because of this? What implications does this match have for Smack Up? You guys care about that, right?
No. Yeah, so this was a nothing match, but it was easily the match of the night because they did some cool stuff.
Yeah.
There's a cool pop-up into a drop kick, a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Chavo counters a brainbuster into like a DDT somehow. That was neat. Also, somebody had a sign that says Doink Fear Sabu. I don't know why. Dude, but yeah, there you go. Shelton
Doink
wins.
would beat up Sabu, I'm not going to lie.
Mama DeBenjamin, Jesus Christ. Mama, holy shit. Mama Benjamin. The man's job will be killed. It's pretty good.
That's going to be sent to the universe for that one, Martin. I'm telling you.
Mama DeBenjamin, here we go.
Let's go. And we got another Hall of Famer here. We got Mean Gene Okerlund. I think that's pretty deserving. They did like a somber, like celebration. I thought he was dead for a moment. I'm like, no, he wasn't dead yet. The way that they were
Is he
showing.
dead?
He's dead nowadays. Yeah.
Oh, well, rip Mean Gene.
I think he died
R.I.P.
2019. Let's check. Let's see if I'm correct. 2019. Let's
Is
go,
that-
baby.
20 patrons. You send in a guy and ask Ty to guess when he died.
But yeah, and then they'd show this shitty ass JPEG of Hulk Hogan doing a pose, and it's like cut off at the top, and his hands going over the black lines, and Mean Gene's head's over the background into the black lines as well. Whoever is the editor at WWE at this time is a goat, and I want to learn from him because I don't know how it can be this much better than that.
Yeah, the listener, the thumbnails on our SoundCloud are about as good, if not better, than what these professionals did.
I try my best.
Graphic design is our passion. That's
Uh,
right.
Yeah, and then you get like Vince on the phone. He's talking about his Kiss My Ass Club.
He's so excited about it, yeah, and then Shawn Michaels rudely interrupts this phone call. Begging Vince. Where was this begging before, Shawn? You should have been begging him weeks ago. Now you've got your friend who's not really your friend about to kiss his
He
booty.
just feels bad.
Yeah, he feels bad. He begs Vince not to make Marty do this. It's not about Marty. It's about him and Shawn. And Vince is like, whoa, Shawn, calm down. He's got a great opportunity here. I know he's poor, and I know he's destitute, and I know he's got nothing better going for him. So I'm going to give him a job, and all he has to do is kiss my big, beautiful booty. And Shawn is like, please, Vince, don't. And then Vince goes, hey, don't get in the way. This is going to happen,
Oh,
whether you like it or not.
yeah, I love that this whole bit is in existence because Brett didn't want to come back to do the bit. He's like, I don't want. He's like, I am not doing this this match at Mania. I'm not coming back to the Fed. They're like, okay, we're just gonna put you in the Hall of Fame then.
Fuck the Fed.
Yeah, like
What's Marty up to?
I don't blame him. Is this how you want to come fucking back?
What's Marty up to? Let's call him up. Hey guys.
Oh, hello, Marty Jannetty.
Hey,
Yeah, roll Marty
I
out of-
killed him, man.
you guys got a
Marty's-
spot for me in the card.
Well, Marty was probably just sleeping in the parking
Oh,
lot.
no.
And they rolled up to whatever city.
Marty,
Brett left.
wake up. Oh,
Yeah.
we got you this nice shirt. Put it on.
We found it in the Lost and Found.
I am begging you to put Potato Sack Marty on the thumbnail for this
Okay,
episode.
he's gotta be there, front and center. He's the star of the show.
You think it's okay to fuck your daughter if you're not related?
Brother.
Oh, Marty.
Hey,
Oh, Marty Jannetty.
That's me in the future. I don't agree with me in the future right now, man. This is 2006 Marty.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
This episode's sponsored by my new documentary, Dark Side of the Ring, coming out in August. I'm gonna be the main event of that show.
Was that Dark Side not out yet?
It's the season finale.
Not yet. They just came out with the Adrian Adonis one.
Speaking of which, that episode is heartbreaking. Very, very
Yeah.
sad.
And listener, this ain't gonna
Yeah.
be out by the time that airs, so editor Ty will go back and we'll have a reaction to the Marty Jannetty Dark Side at the end of the show,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So
or a round table.
next
I don't
one
know,
is
whatever.
Duel of the Butcher.
Yeah, Duel
Also-
of the Butcher.
Also, back from the cut, Vince also fantasized about how cool he is and how powerful he is, and he's like, President Bush should make the president of France kiss his ass. That would be awesome.
Why is he saying this shit? He
Because
says
it's 2006, France bad. We hate them.
once
They were like, "Hey, you're all probably just lying about this, and this is stupid." And we're like, "Wow, no."
I love it. Very good.
Vine boom. Does he know? Anyway, now I get to talk for the. There we go. Now we get to talk. I get to talk rather for the last 45 minutes of this show because I have the next two segments, and oh boy, first one, Carlito versus Ric Flair in a Money in the Bank qualifier match.
Woo, main event, baby.
Technically, yes. This would have been the sleep segment of the night, but two things happened that are cool. So I'm going absolutely mild, but at least it's Ric Flair here who might do something stupid in the course of this match. 57-year-old man and Carlito who refuses to work ever. How do we start the match? Headlock takeover. Immediately cooking with gas. What do we go to from there? Another headlock takeover. What do we do from there? More holds. And then, just to get the crowd into it, what do? Throw each other into the corner, strikes and stomps in the corner. Zero effort being had. Ric Flair, I get it. You are 97 years old and made of leather. You don't have to do this. Carlito, you're like 25. You suck shit, and we hate you, and your dad killed Bruiser Brody or whatever. Anyway, Ric Flair the shit out of Carlito. That was awesome. Eventually, after several boring minutes, we get a back body drop. A real bump, folks, that Ric Flair takes, because of course it's Ric Flair. And then Carlito rolls out of the ring. Back from commercial. Apparently, Carlito hit a backbreaker during commercial, so your second move of the match doesn't even get shown. However, Ric Flair's on the outside of the ring. Carlito's on the inside. He suplexes Ric Flair, into the ring. Third bump of the night. Fourth bump, an enziguri that leads to a Flair flop. I have already written, match has gone on too long. I still have several more notes. Carlito boxed the Ric Flair strut. That was pretty okay. That's a decent bit. Misses a knee drop. Ric Flair takes back over. Tons and tons and tons of chops. Again, Ric Flair is old. I get it. Ric Flair hits his own strut, goes top rope, goes for the flying nothing that gets countered with the shitty drop kick where Carlito jumps maybe 4 inches off the ground. And now we get into the good part of the match. Carlito rolls outside and demands an apple from Lillian Garcia, who I guess is just holding it for him. Carlito acquires the apple. He chews on the apple. He looks at the camera with apple in mouth. Goes to go in the ring. Ric Flair kicks him. Carlito spits the apple out into the air. That was awesome. There is apple everywhere. Ric Flair schoolboys Carlito near the ropes. Gets the 1, gets the 2. Then he stands up a bit and standing over the ref, grabs the middle rope for leverage. Ref counts 3. Ric Flair wins. Carlito loses and spits the apple. I cannot ask for anything more from this match. Best Carlito segment we've ever had. This shit sucked. 1 star.
Yeah, but do you realize that Ric Flair's now going to be in a second ladder match of the year?
I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die, but whatever.
Every time he lands on his back, he screams out and just in panic. Ah!
Yeah, so we got RVD, Shelton Benson, and Ric Flair. Some crazy shit.
You know this wouldn't be a Vince McMahon segment if it wasn't Vince McMahon making a weird face. Why is he making a weird face? Well, we take an introspective look. The camera's actually very close to his face. And the director pulls out, the camera zooms out, and oh my goodness, Vince McMahon does not have his pants on. Oh my god. Vince McMahon is sizing up his booty in his locker room in the back. He's looking at it, he's perking it up. I think he smacks it a little bit too. Gets the shape right, he's got the blush right. Oh my god. He's wearing a little thong too, just so his little booty hole doesn't peek out. Oh, you meant that one.
Listen, man, I just wanted you to talk about the Spirit Squad. Martin, they're going, this is my bit. This is my bit.
Excuse me. I'm okay. Look, I forgot they were on the show. I didn't even see it on this list here.
How could you forget about
for the
Dolph
segments
Ziggler
assigned?
showing up?
You forgot about Dolph Ziggler showing up just as much as I did.
No.
Nick Nemeth, I'm so sorry, but you have to take a step back when I steal Martin's segment about Vince's butt.
That's a good call.
He powdered it up. He's looking in the mirror.
He's sizing up. He's ready. He's ready to go. That butt's getting kissed.
That's right. And then you get the Spirit Squad in the ring.
I'm so sorry, Spirit Squad. I don't even. What do they chant?
They
Because
say,
I didn't even remember they were on the show.
kiss Vince's ass. Vince's ass is gonna get kissed. But they say it like so out of sync. Everything they say is just out of sync, and they don't really say it together. And then the crowd
Is that
just
a
boos them.
purposeful thing?
I don't know.
It's out of sync and people start booing. Nick Nemeth was already on that shit in 2006.
He's here to show the world. Come on! Now Vince McMahon's coming to the ring.
Oh, you're actually gonna let me talk about my segment now?
I
Oh,
just
sorry.
wanted Joe to yell about Spirit Squad.
Hi.
Thanks, Todd.
Look.
All right.
To all the viewers and listeners of Raw Down, I am so sorry. Joe, am so sorry. I forgot a Spirit Squad segment on the second half of an episode of Raw in 2006.
No problem.
He's never going to be on the show again. Joe will be gone. Ho will be here next week.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been trying to contact Dave from the Aether plane, but I just keep getting John Cena's theme.
You're like, okay, well, I guess he's not answering.
Well,
All right,
that
for
is how
listener,
he's-
we just did about 7 bits. None of them landed, especially mine. Anyway,
Welcome back.
man, that Spirit Squad, wild. Vince McMahon comes out to the ring. He's so excited by his sweet, sweet sons, the Spirit Squad. It is very nice how much he seems to be entertained by these guys. He says they remind him of the Rockers. Vince then starts getting into his actual promo. It's like, yeah, Shawn Michaels made it. He was, a champ, popular, one of the best of all time. Marty Jannetty fucking sucks. Lamau. Vince, and I quote, calls Marty Jannetty's career a downward daily spiral, and how Jannetty is at rock bottom.
Yes, I do.
Next, he says, and I quote, please welcome a man who will in a few minutes quite literally be begging me for a job, Marty Jannetty. Vince McMahon hates Marty Jannetty so much, but also Marty Jannetty was routinely coked out and boozed out backstage, but he didn't give good sloppy toppy like Shawn did to him, so he's mad about that. Also, according to, I think it was Brutus Beefcake was the guy that said, oh yeah, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty drugged and raped people backstage all the time.
Huh?
Or in the hotel room. Yeah, that's a thing. And also, Marty Jannetty claimed he made a man disappear when he was 13.
That's right.
On
That's
Facebook.
on Facebook.
Got investigated by the police and then claimed that it was part of a wrestling storyline he had to abandon. Again, this is a wrestling storyline Marty Jannetty claims in August of 2020. Where did he work in 2020? Nowhere. What storyline was this? Who knows? But so Marty Jannetty might have hit a guy with a brick and then killed him? Question mark? Who could say? But Marty Jannetty with Potato Sack coming out to the ring. Did they have a theme for him, or did he just come out?
He came out to the Rockers theme.
Okay. So I guess they still have the tape with the Rockers theme out. They give the audio guy. So he comes out looking very sad. Vince says, Marty, you're broke, you're destitute, and you desperately need this job. Marty's like, yeah, that's true. Vince says everybody in this ring kisses their boss's ass, just like Marty is about to do, and then demands that Marty Jannetty get on his knees. And Marty, after a few seconds of I don't know, eventually does so. Vince, gleefully, the happiest look I've ever seen on his face, starts to slowly unbuckle his pants, pull them down to reveal the thong, and he is just so fucking happy to do this. He's still holding his microphone, and then Vince asks the crowd to admit that he has a great ass, and notes all the flashbulbs that are going off as he is revealing the booty. Vince is a little cheeked up, to be honest. It's not bad. It's not bad for an old man ass, I'm going to be honest. Marty starts to slowly walk on his knees toward Vince's ass as Vince screams to just do it. Just do it, please. Just do it. Just do it. Marty eventually gains some level of pride, stands up, walks away, and asks there's something else he can do. And Vince gets up in a huff and he goes, well, maybe I did get carried away. I got another idea. Chris Masters, come out. And so Chris Masters does. His fastest entrance of all time. Takes maybe 10 seconds.
Very impressive.
Vince acquires a chair, puts it in the middle of the ring, talks about how hot Chris Masters is and muscly he is, and how he wants to bang him. And then he said, "All right, Marty, listen. If you can break the master lock, you can have a job." And Marty agrees, sits down in the chair. Vince, again, being rather nice about he's going to be clear and impartial about this master lock. He makes sure Marty's ready. He gives him a count for Chris Masters to apply the lock. Eventually it does. Then Chris Masters starts thrashing Marty Jannetty around by the neck, and Vince loses it and demands that he break Marty's neck. He screams many times, "Break his neck! Break it! Break it!" Chris Masters continues to thrash Marty around. Is he trying to break his neck? I don't know. Vince kicks Marty in the dick as he's being held up, gets his ass out again, and forces Chris Masters to drag Marty Jannetty over to his ass. Shawn Michaels backstage has seen enough. Him and his slutty tank top and overshirt come out, scares off Chris Masters. Vince is hobbling around with his pants down in the ring. He has plenty of time to get his pants back on, but he refuses to do so. And Jannetty just leaves to somewhere. I don't know. Does he have a job now? Does he not? Will he ever be back on this show? Who could say?
I'll let you know at the end.
But he does not kiss the ass. Vince is in the ring with his pants down, and Sean's sizing him, about to take him to Sweet Chin Music City. Shane McMahon apparates from somewhere, smashes the shit out of Sean with a chair. Vince gets his pants back on, yells about how on Saturday night's main event it is going to be Shawn Michaels and Shane McMahon in a street fight. And then Shane whispers something in Vince's ear, and Vince gets a horrible Vince McMahon smile. He's like, "That's a great idea, Shane." And then Shane picks up Shawn's prone dead body and drags it over to Vince's ass. And unconscious Shawn Michaels joins the Kiss My Ass Club, and Vince is so happy. Again, Jannetty just gone. I hope they gave him a sandwich backstage or something. And Vince seems to announce that he's fighting Shawn Michaels at Mania. The announcers are confused. And that's the end of the show.
Real quick, that chair shot by Shane was disgusting.
I watched it back. He did get the arm up a bit. It wasn't just in the head,
It was
but it looked
loud.
fucking nasty. Like, to the side of the arm and head is where Sean got hit. It was rough.
Can you guys imagine if Marty Jannetty broke the Master Lock Challenge?
He's the guy right there. That's
Like-
what I'm talking
like-
about.
Like,
That's what he's
how much of a waste it would have been?
Oh, that would have been sick.
All right, so
It would have been wrestling's greatest fuck ups of all time. It would have been more famous than who actually broke the Master Lock Challenge.
I have an answer for y'all. On March 3rd, WWE announced that it severed all professional ties with Jannetty without further explanation. So not even a week later, he was gone.
He got fired again?
Yes,
Jesus Christ. What?
right after this segment.
He didn't break the master lock. He was not offered an opportunity.
Yeah, that could be kayfabe, but, I mean, that has to have been a shoot. I feel like that story is done, but geez, Marty, get it together. How is he still alive?
I guess we can bring this up because I don't even know next time he's going to be on. But it says on September 15th, he signed a new contract.
What?
And then he was could also be granted full-time contract pending success of the initial venture. And then Jannetty was rumored to have been released again on September 29th, so not even 2 weeks. Jannetty
I'm
countered
guessing
this
he's-
rumor on his MySpace page, stating that it was untrue. In a blog on his website, Jim Ross said Jannetty was no longer with WWE on December 24th due to a court order in Florida preventing him from traveling on the road. So, there you go. Marty Jannetty also wrestled in Shikara from 2011 to 2013.
Oh, is he Silver Ant?
I don't know, but apparently, let's see, he fought in the ring with the Young Bucks at his side.
I see.
I knew he was a hack.
Who'd he fight? Let me see.
Marty Jannetty, you are not all
Oh, no,
elite.
he accompanied the Young Bucks against the Colony. And the Colony beat the Young Bucks.
That's right.
On March 14th, 2005, he reunited with Shawn Michaels as the Rockers, and they beat La Resistance, and Marty Jannetty won.
That's rad. Oh, on the same show with Marty Jannetty, Eddie Kingston defeated Mike Quackenbush for the Chikara Grand Championship. So shout out to that. Fuck Mike Quackenbush. What a wild bit. Chikara's insane. Anything else?
That was
for
Marty
this show?
Jannetty.
Yeah, Marty Jannetty.
I'm ready. I'm ready for Saturday night's main event.
That's what, March 18th. So we got a couple shows to build up for that show. Maybe we're gonna be the man that disappears because of Jannetty. You've been Rod
Yes,
down.
with the